Do y'all think that we'll run out of water? Hmm. If we use all the water in the ocean, will we run out of water though? Because I was just thinking, and I've seen a few times, a few posts over time that said that they have built vehicles to run off water. And I was just thinking, well, can we make water? Do we just run out of can we run out of water if we use it for cars? You know what I'm saying? Can we run out of it if we use it for cars? How y'all doing? I'm Willie William. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Ooh, appreciate y'all for joining me. It's Friday. It's STD Friday. It's the nightly news around here in these doggone street. Let's see if we can get these numbers up real quick. You say that we can't run out. We can't run out. Can will the earth replenish itself with water? Mm-hmm. Ocean water is not good for us, and that's why I'm saying, well, would it be like a good thing to run cars off the water that ain't no good for us? Hmm? And then we also got to think about this here too. We've been eating fish out the ocean forever. Fish drink the stuff that ain't good for us. The same thing that people have been telling us that we shouldn't be eating the pig. We shouldn't eat the pig because of what the pig consumes. And whatever the pig consumes, we consume. And if the fishes that swim around like that right here, if the fishes is consuming a bad diet, a bad liquid diet, then aren't we consuming the bad liquid diet too? Mm-hmm. Freshwater flows underground. That's where we get it from. This is why they don't allow us to drill on our own on our own wells. Well, yeah. That's where our ancestors was getting their water from. Wells. My grandma and them, they had a well inside the yard back in the days. Really, when I was really young, really young, and I think that we had to cut off the well. I think we cut off the well like in like the late '80s or something like that right there. But there was a well that they used to use back in the day for their good little water. And it's probably why we only drilled down 7 miles. I don't know why we ain't never went past 7 miles. I think it's something else down there. Mm-hmm. Say you are what you eat, right? You are what you eat. So we is bad ocean water. Got it. It's understood. It is understood out here in these doggone street. Oh, gee. Oh, I'm burping. That's what's up. The 209 Cali's in the building. What it do? The ATL is up in this thing. Y'all come right on in. We not screaming everywhere yet. We not screaming everywhere yet. Y'all know how we got to say it now. We trying to change up the way that we speak out here in these streets, so we can try not or we can try to not continue to be shadow band out here in these streets. Say the Bronx, New Yorkers in this bitch. Say what poppin' past that lake in 30 minutes of fire. What it do? Say the 405 OKC Oklahoma City is up in the building. You all just remember to check to look in the description for other places. You can inside the description. Yep, the 817, the DFW is present for Felony Freaky Friday STD. Fire already hit that like button. I appreciate that. You already hit that thumbs up. The 718 Jamaica Queens is in the building. Say salute to the chat and Pastor Willie. What it do? Man? Thank y'all for joining the player. The 331 the Gut Monkey Town is up in the building for this STD Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You say you say that the commercial look like a Dave Chappelle skit. That's what's up. That's yep. I got my own commercial. I'm trying to do my thing here. They be putting up commercial. I want to put my own commercial up too. A matter of fact, I want to do me about five different commercials. I'm gonna do me about five different commercials to do my own doggone thing. It is what it is. Remember, y'all always check the description. I can't promote how I was promoting, but I just want to say description at the in there. Look in there for the things that I used to say. Hey, I might have to make like a flyer or like a poster to put up, and then y'all could see what I used to say that I ain't gonna say no more. Say unlimited fresh water underground. Now I got a problem with that. That's why I don't be thinking that the earth round, dog. Like I really don't think that the earth round. Cause what's stopping the water from flooding the world if all the water's underground? The water, the water is underground. So if we like make a hole in the sand, the water's supposed to come up, right? I know we gotta go way, way down, but once we go way, way down, the water need to keep on coming until it gets to the top, right? I don't know. The gravity ain't working or something. Baltimore's in it on what it do. They say why you burp out. They say ugly in the intro. There is a reason that I took the word out. I was thinking about trying to be more professional or something like that. Which is strange because I thought it wasn't professional. I thought at some point I just tried to change. Oh no. That was partially it. Oh, because YouTube had done made the changes of they don't want cuss words like the first 15 seconds, and then I think it changed to like the first minute and a half or something like that right there. It was something plus me thinking that all right, this is not professional enough, and I don't even know why I'm trying to be professional enough. You know, I was just trying to do something to change some, but that's just the one that I'm using, which I can go back to the other one. I just haven't switched back to the other one now because I don't give a damn about none of it. So I need to let that there play so when people come on around here and they hear that, they'll be like, oh snap, it's about to go down. And that's what I need people to think, because we like this thing called drama anyway. And if you ain't got the drama and some controversy or something, your numbers ain't going to go up. So maybe I just need to just go ahead and let that do what it was doing from the beginning. Say the 209 Cali is in the building. He say, when I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. That's what's up. That's how we supposed to do it. He said, up here in Michigan, I think we'll be all right with the water thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, because like it be snowing and like the water be receding and shit once it thaw out and stuff. So y'all kind of constantly get water like through y'all winter time or something like that right there. Got to try to use my library voice. That's what's up. Bam. We got that right there. We had 69 thumbs up. I don't know if I'm gonna wait. But I'm still gonna threaten y'all. Like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna threaten y'all. Listen. We ain't getting nothing started. We ain't finna start nothing until I get my 100. What I said it was my 100 thumbs ups. Let me tell y'all what I was doing. I was trying to find my ice hat through the people that I would normally purchase it through, but for some reason I could not pull up. I couldn't pull up my doggone orders to to go back to me buying those caps. So I can't find the seller. And that's not right. Hold up. I'm looking at something. Shout out to Roman Rome for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, you turn the comments off on the key we standing up? No. Wait. Wait a minute. Let me go and see. Because I really do. I would never. Damn. What channel that's on? Oh, 4? It's on the 4 channel. I would never do that right there, but I'm sure enough finna find that. So that mean it turned it off. Hold on. I know good as hell well these people ain't done turned off the comments. They turned the comments up. They turned the comments off. And then I changed this thing to something. I just turned them on. So let me look at that one. Oh, no wonder they ain't getting no dip. Boy, let me scroll down to this next one. The one that I did after that, the one that's not even live yet, that still got the comments up. Because there's another one that is going to come up after that right there. I'm so glad you said something to me. Hold on. Okay, and the one before that, the comments is up. It's on. So why in the hell would they turn my comments off? Wow. boy, they shot at. Oh, they shot at. That's just horrible. Why would they do pimping like that? Got to be more careful. All right, let me go ahead on and get on back around here. Let's see. Put that right there. Yada. Click on that. Got to be more careful. Hey. Y'all please remember go around to well, this is still keeping y'all over here on YouTube. Please go around to the number 4 channel, the standalone channel, the standalone video channels on YouTube. Stay on YouTube, the number 4 channel. Y'all go around there. I done put up some new stuff. I've been putting up new stuff every day in case y'all don't know. And like we talked about a little earlier, you good people is not hitting the notification bell. Please make sure that your notification bell is white. We found that out earlier that it has to be white. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat Tyler, Texas done slid on in. Appreciate you being around here. They say shout them out. Shout them out there in Willie. People love you. Love you. They name. Shout out their name. I am shouting out their name. What happened? What? You say unable, you can't. Oh, yeah. Humble, I can't say them words. I can't say them words no more because it will take, if I say it, then it's telling you good people to go somewhere else. I'm not telling nobody to go nowhere else no more. No. I want y'all to stay on YT. Stay right here. A little later on, we're going to be screaming everywhere. Later on, I'm going to be able to, we screaming everywhere. So y'all just lay around for that right there. But do not leave. Do not leave YT until it's over. But do not leave YT. You say, who was that person who had them pointed out the comments was off? Hold on. Bam. Oh, so that's who you was saying to shout out. Okay. I got to scroll up. He said comments working here. So that was before that right there. Bam. Oh, that was Roman Rome. Roman Rome did a super chat. I appreciate that because other than that, hell, I probably wouldn't have saw it. Shout out to Roman Rome. Appreciate that right there. You got your eyes peeled out here in these streets. You got your antennas up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Didn't I keep trying to tell y'all that they doing something to a player? Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. It's 17 passes out. Y'all just hit the 100 thumbs ups. I appreciate that right there. It's Friday. It's just payday. It is payday. It's Friday. I got an update on something that is really, really near and dear to a whole bunch of people hard. They still talking about it. So here, we got to go it on and put y'all up on game real quick. People are struggling. I know it may seem like things is good for a lot of people. We out here stunned, we eating, you know what I'm saying? We on social media, we doing our thing. But there's a lot of people who is on standby right now, laying around waiting to see what's next when it comes down to how they gonna feed their family. You know, this hunger issue that they're trying to tell us that will happen once they cut y'all stamps. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $3 cash out. Say happy STD Friday, Passer. Appreciate that right there. They worrying about they snap cuts. Here we go.
Social service programs are rallying people to raise their voices against proposed federal cuts to Medicaid and the SNAP program.
Now, if the cuts in the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill are signed into law, it will deliver a huge blow in the fight against hunger.
Let's go to Fox 13's Martin Stone. He's live outside the region's largest food bank. Martin, the Mid-South Food Bank right behind you says 16% of people in this region, that's the ones they face, they're the ones who face food insecurity.
That's right, Daryl. And that's among 31 counties in West Tennessee, East Arkansas, and North Mississippi. The concern is that number could grow if Congress indeed cuts programs like SNAP that actually puts food on tables across the country. The director of government relations here at the Mid-South Food Bank says the federal government has already stopped shipping surplus foods, and they've cut off direct funding from the USDA. Now, facing an increased need from a reduced SNAP program, they're hoping that people in the Mid-South will step up and fill the gap through donations and by calling their senators.
Voice counts, and people need to know, your elected officials need to know where you stand on these issues. The more they hear from the public, the more they understand how much impact this has on the communities that they serve.
And I just want to encourage everyone, just because you feel like it may not affect you, everything that happens in our community affects us. So don't hesitate. Again, $1 equals 4 meals. So if you put it in your heart to say, you know what, I'm going to give $1, that's one way we can feed.
$1 equals 4 meals. If $1 equals 4 meals, why in the hell y'all giving people $1,700 in stamps, $1,000 in stamps, $1? And where y'all get these damn numbers from? Oh, wait, am I hating? I don't mean to hate. $1. Listen, how many people do I have in the house? How many people do I have in the house? Listen, $1 equals 4 meals. If everybody in this house right now go ahead on and hit that Cash App, that $1 will equal 4 meals. I need your support. Hell, she just told y'all what it is. I need you. Here we go.
A family, a household of 4.
Back it up. A household of 4
equals 4 meals. So if you put it in your heart, happens in our community affects us. So don't hesitate. Again, $1 equals 4 meals. So if you put it in your heart to say, you know what, I'm going to give $1, that's one way we can feed a family, a household of 4.
We can feed a household of 4. Remember that they used to sell us that dream when it came down to Africa? 27 cents a day can feed a village. So in the great United States of America, $1 equals 4 meals? This is new, y'all. This is new information. I've never heard. And I have told people, you can feed your family for little of nothing. I've been one to say this right here. And you can feed yourself. You can feed your family healthy meals, and it don't cost as much as people think that it costs. But shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $1 cash shot. Say, Pastor, here's my $1 donation. See, I get 4 meals with that right there, y'all. So now I got to ask you good people the question. What can you buy for $1 that can feed 4 people? What can you, is we talking about like rice is like, all right, if you get like the bag rice, the cheapest I think is still like 67 cents, ain't it? Like the little bag rice, the little pouches of rice. Ain't they still running for about 67 cents? Well, no. Roman noodles now is like $1 a package, right? Or is it like a quarter pack? Because if it's a quarter pack, then that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash shop. Say, here we go, Willie, laugh out loud. Goddamn it. Listen. That's 8 meals. Come on, y'all. I'm hungry. You say it's some potted meat, it's beans and potatoes, Vienna sausage. Well, Vienna sausage be like 55 cents for 2, or is it? I think it's like 2 for 55. Well, if it's 2 for 55, we might get. I mean, you're only gonna get like. You can't even get. You can get 2. S'mores flavored noodles is 25 cents. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, we forgot about them damn taxes. This shit gonna come up to 107. If we ain't got them 7 cents, we in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But she said something that I didn't know. Then why in the hell is it so hard for us to feed our families if $1 is 4 meals? I need for Nicole Willis. Somebody please email Nicole Willis and tell her, baby, can you give us a breakdown on how can we feed our families? Because for some reason, she just told us how to feed people's family who is receiving SNAP, who is receiving government to assistance, meaning that they're receiving funds from other people who can't get assistance. So tell us who can't get assistance how to feed our families off $1.
$1 equals 4 meals. So if you put it in your heart to say, you know what, I'm going to give $1. That's
and do y'all know meals is not just like one section. A meal in America is three sections of food. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. You say if that $1 thing is true, then why are people getting $1,000 of EBT? Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Where's we getting this dollar food from though? They must be getting like some other type of food out here.
one way we can feed a family, a household of 4.
Do y'all understand? Once me and you, once us, all of us right here, find out how we can feed our family with $1 for 4 meals. Once we figure this out, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about a math problem. I don't care. We still trying to figure out religion. I don't care about none of that. Once we figure out how to get 4 meals, how to $1 bill, I think we can come up out of poverty. I truly think that we'll come up out of poverty if we start feeding our families off $1 for 4 meals.
And we made a call to Tennessee Senator. In fact, we sent an email, and that was to Senator Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty about this proposal in the big, beautiful bill. We have not heard back from Senator Hagerty, but in a statement, Senator Blackburn said that what they're doing is routing out waste, fraud.
Play out there, sharp, y'all. I just want y'all to know. Player out there, sharp. He ready.
What they're doing is routing out waste, fraud, and abuse, and she says it'll make programs like SNAP, Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security stronger and healthier. Daryl?
Fox 13's Martin Staunton reporting live tonight. Thank you.
Yep, and that's what a whole bunch of people, they really don't look at the big picture about these cuts. A lot of this stuff is wasteful spending, y'all. As we found out about the Social Security, we've been paying people Social Security who is over 300 years old. That must still be back in the Bible days. But we've been paying people who was in their 200s, in their 100s. That's what they had done said. So that's that wasteful spending stuff. So shout out to Dodge them, man, for looking at the books. That's all they did was look at the books. Somebody ain't been watching the books. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 super chat. You say a little something on your antibiotics. Pastors say penicillin a day will make it burn a little less when you spend less than 20 to get what you need. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. For real though. For real though. Have y'all figured out yet? A family of 4 off $1? Cause I don't. And the cheapest thing is beans, rice, and like chicken. That's literally the cheapest. Well, Roman noodles. Yeah. All right. But beans and rice has always been like the cheapest. I don't know. We're gonna have to think this thing through. We're gonna have to have like a community meeting out there bit so we can understand. Cause right now I am so confused. I don't know. We got some situations out here. We got, damn it, I think there's friends. I think we got friends. I think it's a friend situation. But it is a woman situation. Y'all ladies have been really, really getting it in this year. I got to give y'all credit. Y'all really getting it in. Y'all not sparing one another no more like y'all used to. You say, Willie, what's a cash app? Cash app. Which one of your cash apps it is? Willie Williams Live. Willie Williams. No. Willie Williams Show. I think it's a Willie Williams Show. Hold on. Let me. Willie Williams Show. Yeah. It's the Willie Williams Show. My mama, dad named me Willie. Yeah. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Bam, bam. That's what's up. We got a situation. We got a 23-year-old. We have a 23-year-old woman. Now, what do we have here? Shout out to Big J Boogie for the $5 cash out. He said, my next date is taking the lady to the food bank. Listen. That's an important date, though. That's a real important date. A lot of people, if they hear that right there, they'll start hating. Why you gonna take somebody to the food bank? Bitch, you need some food. Isn't food important? Nah. But people will hate because they will not think it through. Like if you don't need to go to the food bank. Sis, I wish somebody take me to the food bank. Because I don't know how to make one turn into four. I don't know how to make one turn into four. I know how to make one turn into like two, make 2.5 or 2 impossible. I know how to do that right there. I know how to cook it and cook. I'm just saying. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. He said, I thought that the black bell was for all notifications and the white bells was for personalized notifications only. Well, I have been told earlier, and that's a good thought, and I'm glad that you had done said it so more people can know. Y'all listen, if y'all is subscribed, please hit the bell. You have to turn the bell to white to get the notifications. It turns the bell white. I know you might be black first and pro-black and all that shit, but for right now, I need for you. To put your hands in the white man's hand. Well, I need for you to just go ahead and turn the bell white. The white bell means all. I need for y'all to be like all. I need for y'all to be all. We don't want to be separated. You got to change yours from black. I need yours to be white. We got to turn white. We got to use some skin light into something. We got to turn ourselves white out here in these screens. Come out to the bell. This is crazy. And it's crazy. Listen. I'm going to have to push this every single day because when I get off the shows from here on out, I have to go in the background to see how many people is subscribed but have hit the bell. Y'all have to change the bell. So you say that black is all. Is black all or is it white all? Let me see something real quick because we don't want to confuse each other. YouTube bell notify. Notification. You subscribe. They say, what is the bell notification? Subscriber notification. They feature that alerts us when you upload and when you live screen. It's an initial thing. You got a little 8-second one. What is that? Oh, Jesus. Y'all got me doing something else trying to find out which color was right now. Click the bell. YouTube experiment will limit via the algorithm. It's saying white over here, though. White is all. White is all. Say on the iPhone is white. Say no, white is all notifications. White is all. Let's stick to it. Let's stick to it. Don't do me like this. Hold up. It turned white like Sammy Sosa. Bam. White is all. White on mine. He said on the TV is black. Okay. All right. So on the TV is black. When you hit the bell, it turns black and says you get all notifications. Black with the check mark. Black is personal, y'all. I want y'all to do, y'all have to get all. You say black on my TV is all. White on my phone. Okay, y'all. So listen, depends on the device that y'all use. Whenever you click the bell, just make sure that it's saying all, whether it's white or black. Because we're getting mixed signals. On the TV, it's black. On the phones, it's white. For all notifications. Say white is personal on Android phones. Y'all have to not do personal. Do all. So whatever color on whatever device y'all using, just make sure that it say all, y'all. Just make sure that it say all. You say, somebody may be on a night mode or something and it's showing up black. But whatever you do, make sure it says all. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got a story out of Metro Park. We got a little shoot out of Metro Park to where a 23-year-old woman has been arrested. A woman has been arrested for shooting in the park.
The suspect accused of shooting and killing a woman in the Cleveland Metro Parks is set to go before a judge today.
It all comes as Metro Parks Police will host a news briefing later this morning on this case. Mike Holden, you might remember, was at that crime scene all morning long yesterday right here on GMC. He joins us live this morning outside of the Justice Center downtown with a breakdown of what we know. Good morning, Mike.
Guys, good morning to you. It has been incredibly challenging for the victims' loved ones who have called this a completely senseless act of gun violence, a young mother's life taken for no reason. In the meantime, the 23-year-old murder suspect is set to be arraigned right here behind me at the Justice Center at 8:30 this morning. And this also comes, as you guys mentioned, 10:30 this morning. Metro Parks Police will further discuss the situation, stressing that this was an isolated incident. But take a look right here. This is a story we first brought to you as breaking here on Good Morning Cleveland yesterday. News 5 was right there as police swarmed the Mill Creek Falls Cleveland Metro Parks Wednesday morning and really shut down that area for hours. When police arrived to the Turney Road area, they found the victim, 25-year-old Kiera Jackson.
Oh, look, Kiera. Oh, Kiera, all cute with her, I think she got a filter on, so she got a representative on, but her representative is cute.
25-year-old Kiera Jackson shot to death. Police say Jackson was part of a large group that gathered there not long before the shooting broke out. Hours later, police arrested 23-year-old Lavia Paul. Paul is now charged with murder in connection to this incident.
Lavia Paul, she sounds Spanish.
Police say because the group was so large there, they were able to talk with several eyewitnesses, which ultimately led them back to Paul. Jackson's loved ones say Kiera was a fun person, one of more than a dozen siblings.
Oh, she was a little cutie. Okay.
And it hurts their hearts that her two young children now no longer have a mom.
Of course she got two kids. Of course.
When I think about it, it's hard. Especially a sibling. Like, I just never pictured.
Oh, that's her sister. Y'all kinfolk? Oh, y'all got different daddies. Oh, all right. Damn, y'all sisters? How many of y'all believe that they sisters? Like sisters, or are they just saying that they sisters? Is they like cousins, but they grew up together, so they're like sisters? Damn, y'all got different daddies.
I just never pictured this. We gonna deal with it. We got a big family. We'll get through it. I'm her. Like, that's my little sister. Like, she's a good girl. I love her to death.
Oh, that's a little sister.
Sorry, it happened, like, senseless.
She say she's sorry it happened. It's senseless. We gonna be all right. We got a big family, so we gonna be straight with no tears in our eyes. Do y'all think that there was possibly, I just got to say it because typically it is, possibly mistreatment, jealousy, one being treated better than the other? This is her little sister, and she was 24. Her little sister, so she probably, what, 26, 27, 28, 20, 30, 33, 35? There was probably some, because she light-skinned and she get treated better, you know?
Picture this. We gonna deal with it. We got a big family. We'll get through it. I'm her. Like, that's my little sister. Like, she's a good girl. I love her to death. I'm sorry.
You
it
know
happened.
The boys is on her because y'all be about that light-skinned and stuff. Go ahead.
Senseless.
Senseless.
And back I go.
Say she glad. Listen. That is what I'm trying to get to. She sound like she just shit. I'm so glad that little pretty bitch dead. You know what I'm saying? She probably thinking like that right now. I'm sick of her getting all the boys and shit like that forever. Ever since she was 3 years old, she been getting all the damn boys, you know?
Live this morning in front of the Justice Center. It was incredibly emotional for those family members yesterday who were openly weeping, trying to process how something like this could
She don't look sad, though.
happen. We now know that Paul is set to go before a judge for her arraignment at 8:30 this morning. And again, 10:30 this morning is that official press briefing with Cleveland Metro Parks Police. Guys, we promise to follow through and we will bring you each and every development.
Got to be more careful. They said that she hadn't got shot for nothing, but in my mind, she did get shot for something. And typically, when you ladies be cute and another woman knock y'all off, when another woman knock you off when you're cute, what does that tell us, class? Tell us that it's about some meat. It was about some meat. It was about some meat. Damn it, I'm just seeing something else. Right, real quick. Oh, that just happened. Oh, that just happened yesterday. Oh, we got to talk about that right now. Yeah. It sounded like some beef, some hating or something like that right there that was going on out here in the street, and she just got popped. It was a large crowd, so they talked to like a whole bunch of people, you know, and people, they had us explained it, and they still ain't tell us the real reason, but eyewitnesses saw with their eyes, and they had them told exactly what had to happen. But in my mind, that shit was about some meat if she got killed for nothing. He always getting killed for nothing. Anyway, moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got a mean domestic love situation. I'm just seeing this. I have not watched it, so I'm just finna go ahead on and get into it now. I read the title, and it looks like, well, hell, it falls under what we talk about. We have an ex-boyfriend and a neighbor who was implemented in a murder of a D.C. woman who was found in a dumpster. We knocking them off. We putting them in the dumpsters. Here we go.
5-7 News is learning multiple people helped kill a woman and dispose of her body. Thank you for joining us. As
standing like this, sister. It looked like she in the club with it on, but both of y'all got on something tight though. But go ahead though. I ain't damn a slim thick out here, boy. Y'all don't see her. That was a bad when she like 17, 18 on y'all. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He say the news should say, the news should say meat like you do. With for real, man. Just point us in the right damn direction. You know what I'm saying? They be leaving us out here hanging. Shout out to Tony for being a member for 17 months. Say happy STD Friday, the 505, New Mexico back in the house. Say I waited all week to send this. I appreciate that right there. For real though. Tammy must have been listening to Pimp. Tammy, what's up? This your boy. Tammy said, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors though. Facts. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, man, we don't know. I'm sick of this bitch. Oh, he was sicker. Ladies, y'all better be careful. And how you 62 years old and your boyfriend gets... Oh, somebody dead? We almost missed it. Hold on.
Her ex-boyfriend's apartment yesterday, they found with the white substance next to him.
So the friend is Barry. Terry Barry, or whoever he is, he dead. Oh, what? Oh, it's saying it on the screen. Hold up. It's saying it on the screen right here. Homicide suspect found dead. Suspect found dead. The second suspect is in custody. So is the boyfriend dead? Or the helper dead? So Perry Brown is the boyfriend.
Apartment, and when they then went into Perry Brown's apartment, that's when police say they found him dead on the bed with the white substance next to him. For now,
are we sure that Perry Brown is the boyfriend? I gotta get this right, y'all. I done messed my little mind up. Hold on. Look here. His name is Richard. Oh, see, y'all thought that we had it. Richard Dyson. So RD is the boyfriend. Got it. Let's go back down here. She said Terry Barry. Perry Brown is the helper. He dead. The boyfriend is locked up. Got it. Domestic love at its finest. They got those 62-year-old out here. You say, somebody had done said that, damn it. Now what y'all just said about Tammy? Y'all say that Tammy be drank Canadian Mist and keeping up trouble. Yeah, I found it. He said, Tammy be drank Canadian Miss and keep up shit out here in these streets. That's a doggone shame. He said, crack is whack. He said, Tammy got that mean bridge in the mouth. No. Tammy was out here all sexy on y'all. Shit, y'all slacking. Y'all slipping on Tammy. Listen, Tammy spit on his ass. Tammy spit on his imaginary self. Look.
That's good.
Say that. Spit on that YN. Spit on that YN. Let me say that's good, goddammit. He wouldn't give me none of that meat. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Ladies, no matter the age, your mouth. The only way that we'll get kind of tired of y'all if y'all like ain't hunching or your mouth. You're not hunching, your mouth, or like you don't clean up or something like that right there. Like you one of the most nasty little bitches. Like we will get tired of that right there. We'll get tired of laying down in filth. Right? And who would? So y'all got to be careful out here. In these doggone street. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Let. Damn, this might be one right here too. This might be one around here too. Then we got to go to DeKalb County. As y'all come on in, man. Y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. We should be over 200 by now. We coming up. We coming up to the hour. We have 156. As a matter of fact, I have to go ahead on and turn this thing on. I got to turn this other thing on so we can be screaming live everywhere. We about to be screaming live everywhere in about a few minutes. Not yet. It's coming up. Not yet. It is coming up. Let me back that up real quick. So by the time we finish this story right here, we can go ahead and jump on into that right there. What do we have? Got to be more careful. This thing sliding on me, y'all. It's sliding. It's skipping. It's not doing what it need to be doing. He said, spit on my family violence act. Bam. He said, Tammy wig. Y'all talking about that baby wig. Hey. Her shit was shiny too, though. He said her wig is concussion proof. I like it. Listen, we got a situation now. We got a little situation. We have a woman and a girl. Who was killed in the shooting in an apartment. Now, I'm thinking that this may be domestic love. This may be a domestic love, but I don't think that they give me no pictures. I don't know. But a woman and a girl is killed in the shooting. Oh, yeah. I remember this story. This is an ex-boyfriend story. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Bam.
But first, here at 5 o'clock, we stay on top of breaking news in DeKalb County, where police are investigating a double shooting. The scene, Columbia Drive and Decatur.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn just arrived there on the scene. Cody, what can you tell us? What have you learned so far?
Well, we can tell you right now that a woman and a child younger than 10 years old were shot just behind me. You see that yellow crime scene tape up here off of Columbia Drive. I talked to a family friend of this woman. She says that they believe she was the targeted victim from a man she has been trying to get away from for quite some time. They say she even tried to turn to the police, but that did not help. And unfortunately, this woman lost her life here today in a horrific shooting in front of multiple people inside this apartment. We're told that this child did not belong to her. It was a family friend's child. So two families this afternoon ripped apart by a senseless shooting here off of Columbia Drive. Now you can see video from this scene earlier this afternoon. We're told that this suspect, who has not been identified and not given a description of him, left on foot. So there is a manhunt for this man right now in the area. DKPD said they are trying to get us a picture of him or at least a description, but right now they are not releasing that publicly. But again, what we are hearing, this is a domestic-related shooting. It believes that the woman was targeted, the adult, but right now they're not clear if this child just happened to be an innocent bystander in this. We're told there were several people in the apartment here behind me. Crime scene is still out here. The homicide team is still out here, and there are DeKalb County police searching this area, trying to track down this individual. But they are asking for the public's help. If anyone knows anything about this shooting, to reach out to DeKalb County police. But again, the other part of the story we'll be following up with throughout the evening. Also, if you are in a domestic type relationship and you need to get out, you're encouraged to do so. I interviewed the woman's family friend. You'll hear from her tonight at 11, and she said no matter what you have to do, get out. She said her friend should have left, but she could not, and now tragically has lost her life this afternoon here.
Same thing I've been saying. Same thing I've been saying. You got to do what you got to do to go ahead on and get on that. But you're hard-headed. You want to do what you want to do. Now, listen. See, because I do believe that I played the wrong one, but that was real informational for you lovely ladies out here in these doggone streets. Because I have another one. I have another little something. And I think it's like in the same spot. This can't be the same story. But let's see. Let's see if this is the same story, because I do believe that I meant to play something else. But this right here say a woman. Oh, this is the same story. Okay, bam. So, but do they have a picture? I don't think they give us no picture, though. All right. I thought I had one with a picture. My bad. Moving right along. They go on and jump into something else. Get out your feelings. She gone. Ain't nothing we can do about little mama making those decisions to do what she had done did. I know, right? I really do lack sympathy and empathy. Because you know what be strange? Like when I make decisions, ain't nobody coming to save me from my decisions. Nobody's coming to change the trajectory of my decision making. So I guess that's why I don't have, or I lack, the sympathy and empathy when it comes down to people who made their own doggone decisions. Just saying. Now, hold on. Let me go ahead on push this right here, because this right here is finna happen. Let me make sure I put this on up, and so y'all can know. Let me grab that. Slide that right up. This is what's gonna happen later on in the show. This will happen later on in the show. Let me go ahead on and open up everywhere else real quick. I can't say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Put that on up. We got that right there started. Everything good. Push me on back. Okay then. We right back at it. Got that out the screen. Let me. All right, y'all. We got an indie. We got a good mama. I promise you, we got a good mama. Like I say, like a lot of times, females they are not held responsible for the things that they do a lot of times, and then a lot of times they're not held responsible for the things that they do to other people. And the other people could be the ones that we be under the assumption that they really, really love. And I mean really, really love, because for the most part, women have children for that thing called unconditional love. Until they get tired of the child, and the child be hollering and all that fly shit right there. And then it's no longer this child is going to love me unconditionally. I don't love the child unconditionally. It's something like that right there. But we have a good mama. We have a mother who has been charged with neglect. Just regular stuff, right? Charged with neglect. But no. She has been charged with neglect for the second time. Dos. How you get charged with neglect 2 times? How you get charged with neglect 2 times with your children? How does this happen? Let's see what goes on. Let's see what happens.
An Indianapolis mother is in jail accused of child neglect for the second time. CBS 4's Jesse Wells explains how that suspect was on probation for a deadly case of child neglect when police were called to investigate a new case just this week.
Deadly case.
The suspect's own mother told me she's not surprised her daughter ended up back here in court in Marion County accused of child neglect because the suspect got a slap on the wrist and put on probation for a previous child neglect case 2 years ago. The suspect's mother hopes parents everywhere learn a lesson from this story. At this apartment complex along Troy Avenue, an 8-year-old girl called her grandmother crying and saying she'd been left home alone for most of the last 2 weeks looking after her 3 younger siblings, including a 4-month-old. According to this affidavit, the girl's grandmother then called police, who found the home littered with food and trash and no sheets on the beds, leading to the arrest of 27-year-old Tanisha Eccles for child neglect. At the time of her arrest, Eccles was on probation after her 6-month-old daughter died from blunt force injuries at her home here on Renton Street in 2019. Eccles was initially charged with neglect resulting in death, but later pleaded guilty to neglect resulting in injury in 2023. Judge Jennifer Prince Harrison sentenced Eccles to 2 years of home detention and 2 years of probation, but allowed her to avoid prison time for her daughter's death.
And I think it just goes to highlight that this is one more example of a larger issue that continues to swirl within the city.
Indy FOP President Rick Snyder says the case illustrates how the revolving door of justice, especially involving cases with children, puts other kids in danger.
We are failing to take these issues of child abuse and neglect seriously within Marion County.
While the suspect's mother initially sat down and talked to me about the case, she later requested we not air that interview. Still, she encouraged everyone to do what she did at these apartments this week and call police if they suspect child neglect or abuse is taking place, even if it involves their own family. Finally, Eccles is temporarily being held without bond. She's due in court for an initial hearing on Friday. In the meantime, prosecutors are seeking to revoke her probation. Jesse Wells, CBS 4.
She's already been in a situation that included or involved one of her children dying, right? Is that not what they said?
The child neglect because the suspect got...
And now we're supposed to feel some type of way because of the neglect of the second child. We're like, oh my God, it's such a baby.
Got a slap on the wrist and put on probation for a...
That slap on the wrist shit, this is what happens with females. A lot of people be thinking that, well, you just be saying it, you just be making it up. You trying to stereotype these sisters. No, I'm not.
Previous child neglect case 2 years ago. The suspect's mother hopes parents everywhere learn a lesson from this story. At this apartment complex along Troy Avenue, an 8-year-old girl called her grandmother crying and saying she'd been left home alone for most of the last 2 weeks.
Most of the last 2 weeks. So this sounds like the story was up in... What was the story where the mama left the kids for like between 3 and 5 years or something like that right there? What is wrong with y'all women leaving your children like this and not checking up on them? Well, here, the last woman, at least she did feed the babies every now and then. But in this case, she didn't say that the mama hadn't came back. She was left with her youngest sibling. Oh my God.
They're crying and saying she'd been left home alone for most of the last 2 weeks, looking after her 3 younger siblings, including a 4-month-old, according to this affidavit.
Looking after her 3 younger siblings, so that's 4 children. Remind you, she got the case of, like the last one where the child died. That bitch had 5 children. Go ahead.
David, the girl's grandmother, then called police, who found the home littered with food and trash and no sheets on the beds, leading...
Gotta ask y'all a question. Y'all think she got the same baby daddy? Or is we just smashing out here in these streets?
To the arrest of 27-year-old Tanisha Eccles for child neglect.
She's 27 with 5 kids. 5 kids because the other one hadn't died, right?
At the time of her arrest, Eccles was on probation after her 6-month-old daughter died from blunt force injuries at her home here on Renton Street in 2019.
6 month old back in 19. 6 month died. Blunt force.
Eccles was initially charged with neglect resulting in death, but later pleaded guilty to neglect resulting in injury in 2023.
Stop. Guess who was still able to keep their children? That bitch even pleaded guilty to like a lesser charge, but the baby did. She was able to keep the children. Did they say that hold on. Did they say that she was left, the 8-year-old was left with a younger sibling, the youngest of 4 months old or 4 years old? Hold on, I'm trying to see something.
27-year-old Tanisha Eccles for child neglect. sheets on the beds, leaving the girl's grandmother then called police, who found the home littered with food, including a 4-month-old. According to this affidavit, the girl's grandmother to avoid prison time for her daughter's death.
And I think it just goes to highlight that this is one more example of a larger issue that continues to swirl within the city.
Indy FOP President Rick Snyder says the case illustrates how the revolving door of justice, especially involving cases with children, puts other kids in danger.
She keep getting peed in and keep producing the children. Bitch, keep producing the children. That's what's up. Or is it around about 4 to 6 months she becomes violent? Maybe this is when the postpartum is setting in. Or maybe it's because of the other 3 kids, they made it through. They made it through the hard times, stuff like that right now.
We are failing to take these issues of child abuse and neglect seriously within Marion County.
I'm so afraid to say we is failing to take these women serious who is abusing their children. We failing to hold women accountable. Why we can't say that? Why we just can't say it?
All the suspects.
Mama sitting on the couch right there. Mama got on a long shirt that like just a little shirt. She got a tuck between the legs. You know what I'm saying?
Mother initially sat down and talked to me about the case. She later requested we not air that interview.
Is this something that we need to? DCF need to be blamed some? Should DCF have some type of blame? How can you go through that back in 19 and plead out in 23 and keep your children? She's a danger to the children. So DCF is not going to come on in. Let's go ahead on and keep the children. This is just stupid.
Still, she encouraged everyone to do what she did at these apartments this week and call police if they suspect child neglect or abuse is taking place, even if it involves their own family.
Yeah, shout out to the mama who'll call the police on her daughter. As you should if you don't like that little bit. I promise you, get rid of that baby. That baby is 27. Tanisha, where you at? What's on your mind, Tanisha? Somebody need to talk to Tanisha. Somebody need to have a real discussion. What's the matter, baby? Was it like a party or something going on? Did you find you like a new player and he don't really rock with children like that? You know what I'm saying? Was you invited on a yacht or something with like the millionaires or something? They thought that you was super cute or something. They just had to have you. I don't know. Decisions. Children who's best left with they mama them. Bam. We at the end of the school year. School out right now. And they still got stories. Out here, boy. When I tell y'all that y'all school employees will never, ever fail me out here in these streets. Y'all will always keep me with some news. I promise you that right there. We have an Ohio school employee who has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. For what, Willie? Willie, for what? For a relationship with a student.
A former employee at a local high school will go to prison for 3 years for having an inappropriate relationship with a student. Emily Nutley was a supervisor of a program to help struggling students with academics at St. Xavier High School. Her accuser had...
St. Xavier, anything with Saint is a religious organization, right? Anything that say Saint is a religious organization. Now, why my thing done stopped and froze on me real quick? Let me hit that there, get that there back. Bam, shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. You say DCF ain't ish because they single mama. You say women don't like me. Women. Bam. Go ahead.
Your high school. Her accuser had been assigned to that program. Nutley began having a physical relationship with the teen in 2023. He was just 17 years old. At today's sentencing, Nutley's attorney said that she has mental health and substance abuse problems. The assistant prosecutor read a letter from the victim.
She has mental health and substance abuse problem. This is why she's a MAP. Mental health and substance abuse problem. This is why she like hunching the youths. Now the youth in this case is 17. I really ain't. Me personally, I really don't give a damn. But because I love the kids. That's why I don't care. Mental and alcoholism.
This entire situation altered my high school experience and altered my life. It left me confused, lacking self-worth, and depressed.
Oh, this the student? I thought the student was a boy.
When the abuse started, I didn't realize how I was being taken advantage of. I didn't know what grooming was until I was sitting in class after it had happened and realized that's what she did to me.
Oh, she's reading a statement from the victim. I'm gonna back that day up so I can back it up.
This entire situation altered my high school experience and altered my life. It left me confused, lacking self-worth, and depressed. When the abuse started, I didn't realize how I was being taken advantage of. I didn't know what grooming was until I was sitting in class after it had happened and realized that's what she did to me.
I stand before you today overwhelmed with shame, guilt, and regret. There is no excuse for what I did, and I will not try to offer one. I crossed a boundary that never should have been crossed, and I violated the trust of someone who needed to be protected.
So after Nutley gets out of prison, she will have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender. The State Board of Education has already revoked her license.
From breaking news to...
You can't work with them no more. Hold on. What is the age of consent in Ohio? It's 16. Oh, shit, I really ain't tripping in. And they gave her 3 years? The age of consent is 16, so I do understand that she should have gotten the charge of you was in a authoritarian position over somebody charge. I think that she should have got that charge, but she can't get a grape charge. She can't get that charge. They gave her 3 years and she didn't get the grape charge. So that means that people who was getting the grape charge should get way more than 3 years, right? I'm just saying, so we just got to remember this story in Ohio. We got to remember this story in Ohio that baby did not get it. Now, hold on. Because I did see that she had done made some type of other, well, it was like another angle that she was pointing out. Damn it, I just had a little thing. Is it this one?
Thank you. Also breaking now, a former St. counselor who had a sexual relationship with a student is headed to prison. That's right. Emily Nutley learned her sentence just a short time ago, and WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson was in the courtroom. She's live downtown with all of those details. Hi, Karen.
Because they showed her in the courtroom get sentenced, and she was shocked. It was shocked.
Allison, thank you. New information released today about the Xavier High School staffer who admitted to having sex with a student. That's right. It comes from the sentencing memorandum just released today, and these documents describe Emily Nutley as a child predator who should spend years in prison for her crimes.
Y'all think that she a child predator and the student was 17 though? I'm just saying. 17-year-old. The age of consent is 16. Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat to say, Willie, seriously, they say, why do all these female teachers maps all these boys? You done story after story. I'm trying to tell you something. They like that. I want y'all to also think about this right here. When y'all be seeing these women at high school football games, stuff like that right there, high school soccer games, basketball games, they're not there for their child playing or something like that right there. They watching them boys. Oh, they watching them young fit boys, them boys who was real athletic. Oh, they watch it, especially when they take their jerseys off and shit, like at the end of the football game and stuff. That'll be over. Man, them ladies be gawking over them young boys. When the last time have y'all been to a high school football game? Just watch the older women. Hell, just watch the women. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He say, why doesn't anyone feel like this when it's a classmate doing the same thing? Was she groomed to feel she was groomed? You know what I'm saying? Like And that's what I be saying. So when it's like the same age, you're not groomed. When typically when you want to get something, or if you want somebody to do what you want them to do, that falls under groom and manipulation and all that fly stuff right there. So if I'm 17, you 17, I'm trying to hunt you. I'm trying to manipulate you to get you to hunt me. But I won't fall under me trying to groom you. So the age make it a thing if you tried to groom somebody? This is really, really wild when we think about it. You say, why can't why these teachers can't be about that life a little earlier? Listen, they getting caught in their 20s too. Getting caught in their 20s too. As soon as they get their little degree, boy, they start hunching these youngins. Gotta be more careful. Nah, damn it. I want to find the one because damn it, I had it to where they put the cuffs on her, and that bitch was like shocked, like, what are you doing? She looked shocked that she was going to jail. Hold on, is it this one? No. Damn, I had it early. I can't find that little thingamajig. I probably can find it though, but I just gotta come on back around here and go to my little history real quick, because it's short. I don't even have to play the whole thing. I just have to scroll it on down. Scroll down. Break. Nope, I ain't got it. I thought I had it. I thought I could find it real quick for you good people. But here, obviously I can't. Nope, so that right there would have been after hours. That would have been after. Maybe I can find it. Wait. Nope, can't find it for you. My bad. I thought I could, but I can't. It is what it is. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. Ladies, y'all falling short of glory again. I'm trying to help. All I can do is help out here with my voice. I'm using my voice. All right, now I ain't nowhere in the hell they selling goddamn coffee that much. That's stupid. Anyway, if y'all just not coming on in, man, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up. We screaming everywhere right now. Showing up here, we should have been over 200 with the thumbs ups. I can't do it without you good people. No matter where you at, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. No matter where y'all at, hit the thumbs up button. Thank y'all for being over here on YouTube. I really do appreciate that right there. Y'all stay on YouTube. You know, we got to say stuff like that right there. We will not be going all the way to 9 o'clock on YouTube. I'm trying to say it without, y'all know I can't say what I want to say, but we're going to cut it short, but the show must go on. We're going to cut the show short, but the show must go on. Y'all check out the description box. I'm trying my best not to promote. Nothing else. I want y'all to stay on YouTube because we don't want to tell nobody to leave YouTube. Not at all. No. Hold up. Michigan is in the building. What it do? Yes, y'all got to read between the lines out here in these streets, man. For real. We got a situation. Keep us a situation. We have a domestic love situation dealing with an ex-boyfriend and an ex-girlfriend. Real quick. We have an open locker woman who right, help me. Help. On a little piece of paper. Throw a little piece of paper out the car. She littering. And the people, somebody pick up the piece of paper and alert the police to help this baby. She's with her ex-boyfriend in the car. She needs some help. Listen to the story.
At 5:30, a story you'll only see on CBS News Miami. Surveillance footage shows a kidnapped woman making a last-ditch effort for help. A piece of paper tossed from that car she was in, and it read, "Help me, please." Good evening, I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Naja Sherman. That is really something. Thankfully, that message got into the right hands. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrera joins us live in Opa-locka with that terrifying story, and most importantly, that happy ending. Nakaya.
To the side.
That's right, guys. According to the arrest affidavit, this woman was stuck inside a car with her ex who was holding her at gunpoint. That car battery died, and that's why they came here to the Battery Max off of Northwest 27th Avenue and Superior Street in Opa-locka. That car was parked right here, and that woman opened the passenger door slightly and dropped that note for employees to pick up. And we have video of that moment. Employees actually sprang into action and quickly picked that note up. In the video, you see 39-year-old Tomich Nuri under the hood of the car replacing the car battery that was dead and brought them here to the Battery Max. That's when all of a sudden the passenger door opened up slightly and a piece of paper falls out. Battery Max employees notice the paper, walk up, pick it up, and read, "Help me, please call 911. Police say Nuri drove around with the victim in her car and held her at gunpoint until the car battery died, bringing them here. A judge ordered him to stay away from her.
No contact with the alleged victimizer directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Now, the employees gave police a description of that vehicle. They said it was driving southbound along Northwest 27th Avenue. When police caught up with them, they pulled him over and realized he had a gun in his front pocket. In Opa-locka, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
Sound like an old story. You be like, oh my God, I'm so glad that she got free. And just leave the story just like that right there, huh? Can't do it. Run it back. Can't do it. Run it back. Is it today? Everybody got on these little tight little dresses?
Thankfully, that message got into the right hands. CBS News Magazine Nakaya Carrero joins us live in Opa-locka with that terrifying story and, most importantly, that happy ending. Nakaya.
I told y'all they've been doing this little thing. They've been doing this little thing. They've been turning to the side to show us these women got a little booty on them. I don't know what hell. I guess that's like to keep us watching. But go ahead, go.
That's right, guys. According to the arrest affidavit, this woman was stuck inside a car with her ex who was holding her at gunpoint.
Stuck inside with her ex, holding her at gunpoint. Gunpoint meaning the gun pointing at you, right? That's at gunpoint. That's at gunpoint. They stopped at the Battery Plus, though, because battery went dead. Got it.
That car battery died. And that's why they came here to the Battery Max off of Northwest 27th Avenue and Superior Street in Opa-locka.
So they had to come to the Battery Max. He had to get out. He had to talk to the employees to tell them to come on now. I need a battery. My battery dying. So what would a battery store do before they sell you a battery? And what if you really don't know how to fix cars? You just assuming that the battery dead, and it could be the alternator is dead or something like that right there. They would typically come on out and put a battery charger on your car just to make sure that it's the battery and it's not the alternator before they go out on to sell you a battery. You see that thing right there say free battery testing when you buy a battery. What does that tell me? Willie, he had to go inside the building while she stayed in the car and did not get out while he was in the building. He was nowhere to be found, and he was not holding her at gunpoint at that time. She's a woman. These women not know how to say their own goddamn lives. She stayed in the car while he was not holding her at gunpoint. She stayed in the vehicle. Go ahead.
Was parked right here, and that woman opened the passenger door slightly and dropped that note for employees to pick up. And we have video of that moment. Employees actually sprang into action and quickly picked that note up. In the video, you see 39-year-old Tom.
Y'all understand? So she also right here, she got the door open. She finna drop the note. She's sitting behind tinted windows, so she's looking out here, looking at the men who is standing right there. You mean to tell me that she was under the belief that she could not step out that car and say, "Y'all help me? He's kidnapping me." She do not believe that they could have helped her out. She couldn't jump out the car hollering and screaming. Whatever happened to women who believe that if y'all be screaming that other men will help? What happened to y'all women? Something is really, really strange about the females these days.
Nuri under the hood of the car, replacing the car battery that was dead, and brought them here to the battery max. That's when all of a sudden the passenger door opened up slightly and a piece of paper falls out. Battery max employees notice the paper, walk up, pick it up, and read, "Help me, please call 911.
What y'all understand? They're showing us the inside of battery max. This is inside the bit. You have to walk inside of those doors, then walk to the back wall to go to the window to purchase a battery. Do y'all see it? Y'all see you got to walk to the back while she sat in the doggone car? They say, Willie, you misread the sign. Well, hold on. Oh, somebody saw me to run. Ooh. Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. Somebody something. Oh, well, let me finish out the story there.
Read, "Help me, please call 911.
You say that I missed it though? What did I miss? Willie, you misread the sign. Is it the battery max sign? Attention customers. Let's back it up a little bit. I'm looking for a sign. Or was it on the sign that was outside? You buy batteries, automotive only, 24 cents per pound. Is it the 24 cents per pound? What is the 24 cents per pound? What is they selling? Wait a minute. What is they selling? I don't know what they selling. If this is a battery store, 24 cents per pound. Is that the battery?
Employees to pick up. We have video of that moment. Employees actually sprang into action and quickly picked that note up. In the video, you see 39-year-old Talmadge Nuri under the hood of the car replacing.
And you know what else crazy? So the man noticed she dropped it outside of her car, walked over. How many of y'all will walk over to a car because somebody opened up the car and dropped a piece of paper out?
The car battery that was dead, and brought them here to the battery max. That's when all of a sudden the passenger door opened up slightly and a piece of paper falls out. Battery max employees notice the paper, walk up, pick it up, and read.
He must have seen her through the tent. He must have seen her through the tent pointing down or something like that right there. The sign that says that they purchased your battery. Well, whoa, really? Hold on. Let me see.
Balaka. That car was parked right here, and that woman opened the passenger door slightly and dropped that note for employees to pick up. And we have.
I don't see it. What did y'all talking about?
Video of that moment. Employees actually sprang into action and quickly picked that note up. In the video, you see 39-year-old Talmadge Nuri under the hood of the car.
Oh, so we buy batteries is all you miss? Oh,
Placing the car battery that was dead, and brought them here to the battery max. That's when all of a sudden the passenger door opened up slightly and a piece of paper falls out. Battery max employees notice the paper, walk up, pick it up, and read,
He
"Help
had to
me,
be
please."
able to see her through the tent and her making some type of gesture. Because why would he pick the paper up?
Please call 911. Police say Nuri drove with around with the victim in her car and held her at gunpoint until the.
And then think about it. She dropped the thing out and she allowed him to go ahead on to get the battery installed and everything, and stayed in the damn car and allowed him to drive off with her in the damn car. What is wrong with you people? You all don't believe again that if you get out screaming that other men will help? Or is he a real shooter though?
Car battery died, bringing them here. A judge ordered him to stay away from her.
The judge say, listen,
No contact with you or
Don't contact that baby no more. I know she tried you. I know she tried you, but we can't have you contacting that baby no more. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. Leave her alone. We know you love her. We know you love her. So what we need to go ahead on and tell her, she need to go ahead on and move. She need to go ahead on and move. He was willing to catch a felony because this is a felony. Riding around with you at gunpoint. This is a felony. And he didn't mind having a felony and riding around with a gun in Miami. You better go ahead on and relocate, sugar. Please. Move right along. I ain't going to even much hold you. Got to be more careful. And what you need to do, stop laying around, smiling, and having barbecues and shit, and thinking that shit going to be sweet. Nope. He don't play with you, so you should not play with him. Get gone. Don't wait. Do not wait. Let me get that out the way. Bam. That's nothing. That's something, but that's nothing. We can't even use that one. I got to make sure. Oh. All right, here. We talked about that snap thing. Yeah, do that right there. I could do that. Then we got another one. Oh, here we go. Wait. Then what time it is? It's 30 after the hour. Oh, this is real quick, though. This real quick. We got another one. Y'all can see it right there. It's already up on the screen. All right, bam. We have an employee who has been arrested for allegedly bringing drugs into jail. We have another correction officer. Damn. Another one done got caught. It's already sad that y'all dealing with the inmates, but I do understand you like what you like. But for y'all to constantly be getting caught with this contraband shit is a problem. Here we go.
The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says it's arrested one of its own employees for allegedly bringing drugs into the jail, and the sheriff says it led to 2 non-fatal overdoses. 24-year-old Ayanna Carter has been fired, and she's been arrested for 2 counts each of introducing a controlled substance into a correctional facility, malfeasance in office, and criminal conspiracy.
That's 2 darker-hued women who have now gotten fired this week.
Inmates who overdosed were revived and taken to the hospital for treatment. They have since been returned to the jail. The sheriff's office is looking to talk with 2 people. You see them in these photos that are on your screen right
now. Look at that baby with that bonnet on, with them things poked out. Go ahead, sister.
Now, they're saying they may have information about this incident, and if you know something that could help investigators, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers.
It's a shame that they made this story so short. But we'll back it up, see what she had them bought on in here again. Say it again.
24-year-old Ayanna Carter has been
24. All you had to do was 20 more years and you would have got like a pension or something like that right there. But go ahead.
Fired, and she's been arrested for 2 counts each of introducing a controlled substance into a correctional facility, malfeasance in office, and criminal conspiracy. The inmates who overdosed were revived and taken to the hospital.
You bought some shit that to where people overdose. Y'all know that she's supposed to get life. Well, hell, depends on the state. Depends on the state if you give somebody something and they overdose. Damn it, I forgot what state that they passed that law in. That you would do life or like get like the death penalty, although they did not die. Question is, did they die though? Nope, they did not die. So that may get you at least 10. That may at least get you 10, but you should not do less than 10 out here. I know that you're a woman. I know that you're a woman, you young, you got that young monkey on you. You know, that thing be jumping around, that thing be ready. Yeah, no. You was getting that type of attention behind bars. I do get it. And in my mind, I kind of want to say, I don't think that women should work with men in prisons. I don't think women should work with men in prisons. I just don't. I think that the system does that shit on purpose to aggravate men. Because they know that men cannot have sex in jail with another woman. They know this. So why would they have women, and especially allowing women to dress in these tight-fitted outfits? I do understand a woman can be in some loose shit and we still gonna find the bitch attractive and we gonna have personal time with our hands. I do get that right there. But why? Allow them to seduce men in the way that they seduce men with the clothing that they wear. And then they will be like, well, this the size that I wear. See, if the system don't change and say, well, if you can't find a bigger size, if a bigger size won't work, then you can't work. I guarantee you they'll come with a bigger size. I guarantee you not now one of them will use that excuse. Well, look, this is just how my booty fit in my pants. I guarantee you they will start, okay, then give me a size 12 or give me a size 14 instead of a size 8. Because y'all will mess around, and because of your booties, you wear, you were supposed to have on a size 12. Your ass will order a 8 in your uniform pants. You can't fit in them. Well, you can fit in them, but they super tight, though. But that's how y'all want to dress, and y'all be having whole boyfriends, shit like that right there. And your man done said something about, well, this the only size that they had, baby. And we just don't be wanting to argue, so we just keep allowing you to go to work with these tight-ass pants on in front of 2,000 men. And believe that you're not out there fandangling and or putting your life in danger as far as you going to jail for bringing something in. We be under the belief that y'all not fandangling behind them bars 40 plus hours and seeing the way that you get yourself together to go to work. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Yeah. We need 4 more to hit 200. Can we get 4 more to hit 200? Come on, I need the support. You say she gonna be hunting the CEOs at her new resort for contraband, right? Just gonna flip the script. You say that you had done something one of them things. That means you probably something to the. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Hold up, swole up. Let me, because I gotta pull this one up over here, and not the one that's on my phone. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. My bad. All of this from the day? Oh, yesterday. Yada. Shout out to Sabria. I hope I pronounced it right. For the $1 cash, shall we say, enjoy this 15-month paid vacation. That's what's up. Get your enjoyment on. Do you. Shout out to CW Post for the $3 cash, shall we say, cannot get on until now. But the 707 is in this B. What it do. Shout out to CW Post again for the $2 cash. Shall we say, ladies in the NO, Cal can get it or give a STD, call me. That's what's up. Listen, we spreading these STDs. We not afraid around here in these doggone streets. We got medication for everything. I want y'all to enjoy y'all life. Stop following other people more. Do exactly who you want to do, what you want to do, everything today. Do it today. Get it out your system today. Give yourself a pat on the back of y'all done made it over 200. Y'all, we finna keep the party going, but this is the end of YouTube. We finna keep the party going, but this is the end of YouTube. Links is in the description. I can't say that right there. We finna go ahead on and get on up out of here on YouTube. The show finna carry on though, but we finna on YouTube. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. I really, really do. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all in these YouTube streets. But remember, the party